Hey everyone, I'm Reagan Black and I'm here with some more inspiration for your writing journey. And we talk a lot about how to get started on a healthy writing habit or how to get started on a project. And I love this quote from Walt Disney: "The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing." And I love that quote because it's so essential to just diving in. Planning is necessary, yes, but you can't plan for every contingency. Every book I write, my characters give me a surprise. I love that. No matter how much I plan or don't plan, there's a surprise involved, and I live for that in my writing life. I love those moments. So while I plan my books more now than I used to before, there comes a point when you just got to get started. I know lots of people who plan out every detail, and that's great, but then they get started, and that's what you have to do. You learn more when you're in there. When I'm in a novel with my characters, that's when I'm really learning what they're going to do, what they're thinking, how they feel about stuff. It's actually getting them into those terrible situations and watching how they come out of it. And it sounds magical. It really isn't. It sounds like I play with imaginary friends. That part's pretty true. But it always comes down to, no matter how much I plan, no matter how much I talk about it, it always comes down to actually doing it. When those characters are on the page, that's when things start to happen. So whatever you want to write, be it a poem, a blog, an article, whatever it is you want to write, you got to get started doing it. It's okay to plan. It is absolutely okay to plan, unless you're using that plan as an excuse to not write forward. Okay? You can get started without knowing all the answers. That's perfectly okay. Plenty of authors have done it. Plenty of business people have done it. It's okay to get started without knowing all the answers. You can have a target in mind and you can have a general idea of what you're going to need to get there, but it's okay to start and to see how that unfolds, because there's always going to be surprises. Okay? Always. None of us can plan for every contingency every time. And so a lot of times as writers, we think we're in control of that, and we think, okay, but once I have this piece in and once I know how that's going to fit, then I can start. Just get started. Just get started and you'll see how those things fit. Once you get started writing, you'll see more connections than you could ever have pre-planned for. All right? So that's just my encouragement for you today. Again, I talk about this a lot because I think it's really important. You got to get started. You got to do something so that you have more to work with. Okay, you've got to do something so you know what you really want to do more of. All right? So that's my inspiration for you today. I hope it's been helpful. I hope you find encouragement with these videos. There's plenty of more resources for writers at reaganblack.com. Plenty more resources right here on YouTube. Be sure to leave me a comment. Let me know what you're thinking, what you might need help with. Don't be afraid to reach out. We're all in it together. In the meantime, write well, live the adventure, and I'll be back again soon.